Hello everyone and welcome back to another Hell and Knighthood boss. It's still Einek this week. I think this is the final week of Einek, then it's whatever the next one is. I hope it isn't Cannabis, I don't think it is, but it is whatever one's next. I don't know what it is, but we'll find out of course in the patch notes with the festival and the many LRs we're going to be getting. But anyway, this week is pretty easy. Kill the last person being Fairy, full Fairy team. That's attribute advantage we're not really going to do. We'll try and do we will do the 2 million damage, we'll do the 80%. We'll do the 10 turns, and we'll do the fairy stuff. Can we run food? Preferably not. Okay, cool. So we won't run food for gear, so we'll go over gear now. So we have HP Defense King of the An, HP Defense Alpha, HP Defense Helbram, and HP Defense Lance, which I'm actually going to change to Attack Crit Lance, just for the additional damage, really. And the card set, just applicable allies being fairies and giants, get a 7% basic stat boost and take 10% less damage from AoE skills, which is pretty handy. We're also going to change Alpha's link to this, because she can't crit, because this guy's got a defense boost, and she has barely any crit chance anyway, so it's not really too big of a problem. If you don't want to run LR Helbram, you can run Beta instead. I'm just running LR Helbram because he lowers the enemy's health. Which I guess isn't really that handy, but yeah, it's a little bit handy, I guess. And what we'll do is first turn, we'll just go for some chip damage. So we'll go like this. So that'll give me 3 stacks of Alpha, and then we'll single tie with Alpha to get as much damage as we can out of her. Then Lance breaks it and gets the mark off. Means we'll also start getting some stacks for Lance, which is pretty handy. I do want to get either Alpha's or King of the An's ult for the second phase, just to guarantee the 2 million damage with ease. Okay, that's going to make it a lot easier. It's fine. Zile's losing health now, which is actually pretty clutch. There we go, that's fine. I'm going to do something along the lines of this, and we move that. So this should do a little bit of damage. Lance should actually do a decent amount of damage now because he's max stacked. Very good, and then Alpha gets the kill, which will also full heal the entire team. Very good for a level 1. Not bad at all. And then next turn, we're just going to AoE once. Oh, actually, no, we're not going to AoE. We're just going to play a little bit on the safer side. Just sort of play these skills. Just move this. Because I want to kill with King of the An's ult, because I know it's guaranteed going to do the 2 million damage. I can't guarantee the level 2 AoE will. Which reason I'll do this. Also get a little bit of chip damage on there as well. Hopefully mark it. Have we done the 400k? We have done 400k. Pretty sure. Yep, so that's fine. Did get a bunch of defense boosts, but that's not really too big of an issue. If I use Alpha, that'll actually be... No, we actually lost all the Alpha stacks. We have no buff removal either. But that's fine. We can cleanse up, remove all the debuffs off the team, and then we ult, and that should hopefully do 2 million damage. It is King of the An, so I do sort of expect high damage numbers here. They got 3.6 million at 1.6, which is not bad. That's also with HP defense. They do have Mile Link to maximize their damage, because it's always best to give it to your main DPS or the person you are hoping to hit the damage milestone. I always like to give them Mile Link just to help them a little bit more with it. And on to the lower difficulties, which are extremely easy. And as long as you complete the lower 3 difficulties, you guarantee yourself at 6,000 points, because that's the new system they use, which it's fine, you know, it makes more sense. It means you don't have to try and push for points, you can guarantee get the points, which is quite nice. I'm pretty sure Lance just might be able to kill straight through it. We'll find out here. If not, I know Alpha's single target will just nuke it. Not bad. Helbram's actually, that was really good damage from Helbram. It is a Sever skill, so it's going to crit. Second phase. I can just mark it and then now it's dead. There you go. That's it. That's game over. Yeah, Lance nearly killed it. And then Alpha just nukes it. There you go. This may even give us, what you're hoping for is like 3,500 points on the first one, on this one. Just so then you only need 2,500 for the other one. There you go. Which is much easier, because sometimes some of these bosses can be a little bit more tricky, but you sometimes can get like just over 2,500 points with it. Which isn't really that handy, because it means you've got to do all 3, because if you do 2 of them, you only get 5,000 points, which isn't enough to reach the 6,000 points you need to get all the rewards. I do hope they maybe change up the rewards a bit for this, because they are quite lackluster, especially compared to what most people really need. The Super Awakening coins are really nice, same with the SSR pendants, but that's really all it's got going for it. That's gonna kill, so I'll just play that. Yeah, the first impact killed it. 1.7 mil. That was without the damage increase from it as well. And there we go, there's 3,300 points. This boss is probably the easiest. Yes, it does steal your buffs, so you may struggle if you're, I don't know, low box CC, you don't have the right characters, because the defense boost can be kind of irritating, but you can also abuse the fact that it's got lots of buffs and run like Margaret Link, which increases your attack per buff. So if you don't have Mael Link for King of Dian, you can run Margaret Link, and then when it steals all your buffs, you then have a lot of attack, which will then help you do the damage you need to do. Anyway, thank you for watching, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.